Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. This video I'm going to be sharing with you my 5 favorite baby products. That is products that I have used, I've tested, and I absolutely love. If you're interested in finding out what these products are, keep watching. Before I had my babies, alright, I did a lot of online research, wondering what brand of products to get, what brand of wipes, what brand of baby moisturizer, soap, and all of that. I ended up just settling for something that I thought was okay. I mean, I had to get something, of course. I read a couple of reviews online, not so many, but just a couple of reviews online, and I thought those products were okay, or that range of products were okay for my babies. So I went out and I got them, but it didn't work out. My babies were always having different sorts of things on their skin, from ringworm looking stuff on their faces, on their skin, on their bodies, all over. For the longest time, I had my babies in March, and that continued until in July, when my neighbor introduced me to these products that I'm about to show. Products I'm going to be sharing with you is this Jimpo shea butter. It comes in a jar like this, and this is what it looks like. It says early age skincare cream. So my neighbor told me about this, and I didn't quite want to try it at first, because at first I thought that all these homemade products, because it's shea butter, I thought they were not good for the skin, so I didn't want to try it. But when the one I was using finished, and I mentioned earlier that they were always having different sorts of things, breakouts on their skin, so I thought it wouldn't hurt to try this. And I've been using it since July, guys. This look at what is left of it. It's almost completely finished, but I promise you, even this much is going to take me another 15 days or so. This is the first jar I've been using since July, and they haven't had any such reactions since I started using earlier this. I think a month or two ago, I heard or read a dermatologist say that all of these natural stuff are actually best for baby skin. So I was completely off track using the products I was using before. I'm just glad that I found this. So if you are a new mom, or you're still pregnant and you're looking for what will be best for your baby, I absolutely recommend. I mentioned that I was using a range of particular products, right? So I was using the cream and the soap and the hair oil, and also the powder for my babies. So I just stopped using the cream and the soap, and this is the soap that I now go with. It's just from the same Jimpo. This is a black soap. This is what it looks like inside. It's a black soap in this jar. So this is what I use for my babies for their bath, and it doesn't smell so nice, but it gets the job done, and it doesn't have any adverse or side effects on their skin. They don't have any of such reactions that they used to have before. Like, I'm just glad that I found this in time. I'm glad that I found this in time, and I didn't have to deal with all of that and go out and get something a lot more expensive. So this retails for 1,000 naira, or at least the last time I bought it 2 months ago, it was 1,000 naira, while I bought the cream for 1,200 in July. I'm sure it will be more expensive than that now with the current hike in prices. It should be about 1,500 or more, but yeah, they're not so expensive. Product that I absolutely love, that I like to share with you guys, is this Baby Secrets baby wipes. So this was the very first wipes that I got when I went to shop for my babies before they were born. I asked them to give me the best type, and they gave me this, and I absolutely love the smell. I love the smell of these wipes. I haven't opened this one before, but I think I should get one that I've opened and show you guys what it looks like. This is what these wipes look like. They are not so thin, not so light, and I don't know, it just looks, it's very absorbent. and it has a nice smell to it. So I mentioned that I started using this in the beginning, but then when I exhausted the 2 packs I got, and then gifts started coming in, there were different types of wipes, and I totally forgot about this because I hadn't exhausted the ones that were gifted. I think it was later in August I finally went back for this, and I totally saw the difference. It's not very common. I couldn't find it in my local community here. So when it got exhausted, the one I got in August got exhausted, I had to get another type from the market, and my baby started to react to that. I noticed that they started to have sores. Recently I got these wipes and I haven't noticed any of such reaction on them at all. I absolutely love this wipes. This retails for 1,500 naira. It's not so cheap, but if you ask me, it's worth the price. Next favorite product I'd like to share with you guys is this Surocrem Antiseptic Healing Cream. So this is a holy grail. Like I mentioned earlier, my babies are always having different sorts of reaction on their faces and all over their bodies, and this cream always came to the rescue. Like, I didn't realize at first that it could do so much because it's written nappy rash, eczema, surface wounds, sunburn, minor burns, acne, bed sores, and chilblains. And I just used it sometimes for their diapers, as a diaper cream. Sometimes I'll use Vaseline, sometimes I'll use this. I didn't realize that it could do so much. I think someday I just had a light bulb moment and I decided to try it on their face when they were having different sorts of reaction, and I was frustrated. I didn't know what to do. I just tried it, and within 2 days I saw such significant difference. So this is something you should definitely get. That it was going to be so useful, but it ended up being, and I don't regret it. I bought this for 2,000 naira. They come in 2 sizes. This is the smaller size that retails for 2,000 naira, and I think the bigger one retails for 3,500 naira. But you can absolutely get this one. I've been using it for 9 months now, or let me say 8 months. And it's just, see how far I've gone. It still has a long way to go before finish. So this, I absolutely recommend this. Next fave that I'm going to be showing you guys is this Silver Bird. So it's 100% eucalyptus oil from what's written here, and this is what it looks like inside. So I had never heard of this before I had my babies came down with a cold at one point, and it was so hard to breastfeed because we were struggling between breathing and actually breastfeeding. And when I went to the pediatrician, he recommended this. He just asked me to drop it on their, on the collar of their clothes, just a few drops. So whenever they come down with a cold, what I do is just a simple steam inhalation. Just put I usually do a whole cup full, put in hot water that was boiling, and just cover their face, their head. You know how we do it now, Niger style. So you have to be very careful when you're doing that, so that they don't get, you or the child don't get burnt or anything like that. I do not use any sort of medication for my babies when they come down with a cold, and they've had that like 3 times. They've come down with cold like 3 times in the past, and all I do is just the steam inhalation, drop a few drops of this on their collar, and it goes away. It might take a little while, but it goes away eventually, because I'm not such a fan of taking medicine. Even me myself, I don't like medicine, so I don't want to be giving my babies medicine all the time like that. The title of this video says 5 favorite products, right? But I think that it will not be complete if I do not add this final products. This is just Kernel Oil, black kernel oil that I turned in this jar. So let me show you guys what it looks like. What I do is just go in and scoop out a little bit of it. This is what it looks like. And this is what I use on my baby's hair, not on their skin, because I don't know how good it would be on their skin, but it's what I use on their hair, because they sort of have a sensitive scalps. Whatever other oil I use, even the shea butter I use on their skin, when I use on their head, they start to have different sorts of reaction on their head. So this is what I just use. It might not be the best, it might not do the job so well, but at least it keeps me from worrying about any sort of rashes or whatever else that may come up on their skin or on their heads. So you can consider this a bonus product. I know I said 5. That's it, guys. I just quickly wanted to come and share with you my 5 favorite products for babies. I don't know who this might be to, but I think and I hope that you found this video helpful. If you're a mom who is looking for what you should buy, or looking for the best skincare products for your baby, or the best wipes and any of such stuff, I hope that this video has been helpful. As usual, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share with those you think it might be helpful. If you've watched up to this point, subscribe already. Subscribe and join the family, and don't forget to turn on your notifications by tapping on the bell so you get notifications straight to your phone anytime I upload a new. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing with blah blah blah. Oil has been Jesus. Chat, what is it? You're distracting me. Eucalyptus oil. So this is something else I did. Oh Jesus, shame.